Hey, my mate, thanks for the videos. Yeah, clearly we are right there on the right track. Okay, there's a lot of good signs. Obviously, the good round on Sunday, particularly at front nine, which is arguably the harder nine. So you just got to keep plugging away. I know you are, okay, but that's how we find that little bit of consistency and reach those sort of goals that we're after. Okay, so anyway, just to review. So let me just quickly touch on the chipping and pitching there, but I'm sure it all made sense. So chipping, awesome technique, beautiful wide, soft circle, controlled by that centerness of rotation, looks really good. Just be careful that whether it's setup or habit, that we don't get too shallow. Okay. Sort of leaning back, staying behind the ball. Okay, we want it like that second one, a little more upright. Okay, it's done obviously with the shoulders, a little bit of the setup. Okay, but we want it a little bit low to high, not too low to high. I mean, we want it a little bit high to low. That's what I was going. Okay, we want it a little bit high to low. Okay, not low to high. That's for a driver. Okay, all right. Pitching, again, very nice, very sort of neutral, simple technique. Obviously, stuff that we've worked on. All right, but you were kind of stuck between a pitch and a long chip. So it was kind of like forcing it. All right, we just need to let that club set as we go, sort of past knee height. Okay, you can start letting that club just sit naturally, unwind naturally, still obviously with those same ideas of the circle, of the body rotation, of sliding that club under the golf ball. Okay? All right, so very good. All right, then, from that little video I sent you, okay, don't worry about the captions, what they're saying. All right, what I want you to see is essentially, okay, what Justin's working on there, maintaining the sequencing, but as his body rotates, not to let the arms kick out, but to maintain that nice pure arm depth, even though the body's clearing or the sequencing is intact. Okay, that's essentially exactly what we're trying to do, isn't it? All right, optimize the sequencing, finish that hip rotation, but while we're doing that, maintain that arm depth. Don't let anything get away from you. All right, okay, so there's a couple of drills. So I want you to warm up with some L to L pitching. Okay, so I mean, I know in the can't do it with a lob wedge. You can always do it outside at some point as well. So if you have to do it with a pitching wedge or 9-iron, that's fine. Okay, pretty narrow stance, nicely over the golf ball. Just trying to make a little L shape there with the left arm and the wrist. Okay, obviously to promote the hinge. Okay, you're still turning your body to get your left arm there, right? Okay, little L shape, turn through, little L shape. Okay, everything nice and simple and repeatable. Soft L, L, slide that club underneath. Okay, you can hear how crisp that sound is, right? Okay, so warm up with a bit of those. I mean, those bleed into our takeaway in our full swing as well, don't they? Okay, so we've worked on similar things, right? Okay, then drill number one with the full swings, okay, is that Justin Rose drill. Okay, so, I mean, we kind of sort of have done it over the last 2 weeks, isn't it? Okay, that's maybe just another visual representation of it, okay, but it's a little stop, all right? Feel the left leg and left hip working, but as you do it, make sure of the arm depth. Okay, so you can do some reps like that, all right? Then you can do some slowly. Okay, so stop, sequencing, arm depth, and hit. Okay, and then obviously you can do some in motion. I wouldn't say full speed, a sort of 60-70%. Same thing, little pause, hips, arm depth. Okay, and you can just work through it slowly. Just got to drill it. Okay, when you do that drill, that's not really going to feel how your golf swing feels. Okay, you just got to kind of do the drill. All right, so when we get close enough, then we just go, okay, cool. Forget about doing it so deliberately or whatever. Just get the arm depth a little bit better. Okay, so, all right. And then the second drill, okay, is the hips back drill. Okay, now, you can put something there. So you can put like a chair or your golf bag, or something like that. Okay, and this is for two reasons. It's to sort of maintain your posture as you're rotating that left hip. Okay, give it some space. All right. Maintain your distance from the golf ball. But when your hips go this way, okay, they kind of have to stop rotating. Okay, so to promote that hip rotation. But as you can see, if I exaggerate, it's also going to create that little bit of extra space for your arms to maintain that arm depth correctly. Okay, so just got to get something there. Chair, golf bag. Okay, so on the chair, it's kind of the back of my hamstrings rather than my butt. Okay, I prefer something higher like a golf bag. Okay, but it doesn't matter as long as it's there. Right, and now what you're trying to do is the same stuff we've been doing. Okay, same swings. Right, but as you open your hips on the downswing, so to start the downswing, so as that backswing is finishing and you're starting to open or rotate your hips, do not allow yourself to get away from that chair. Feel like, whether it's your butt or your hamstrings, feel like they're rolling along the chair. Right, now you can see as I'm doing it, okay, the arm depth wants to go that way. Okay, less so when you in your posture and stuff. Okay, but that's how they kind of work when you're first learning them against one another, if that makes sense. So it can be hard. So it's pretty natural progression what you're going through here. Okay, so we're going to learn how to put it together. So completely rotate the hips, but not let the arm depth kick out. This drill is obviously not for the arm depth. Just feel it if you can. It's all about the hip rotation. Okay, do not let the hips go underneath you at the end of the swing. Okay, you are going to hit it out the heel. Okay, so hit some shots. Keep your hamstrings. Keep your hamstrings rolling along the chair throughout the downswing. Okay, and obviously send me some videos. Alrighty, thanks so much. Do a bit of work over the next couple of days, and then we'll revisit normal swings and see how they're looking compared to those drills. Alrighty, thanks so much. Talk to you later.